Afternoon, and thank you all for coming. This afternoon, I will table the following motion. In the opinion of this House, the Government of Ontario should not impose or help municipalities facilitate the imposition of any new municipal land transfer taxes, MLTT. My motion will be debated in private members' business on December 3rd. On that day, MPPs will have the opportunity to demonstrate if they believe today's generation of would-be homeowners deserves the same chance to purchase a home as their grandparents and their parents. They can vote yes and keep the door to home ownership open, or vote no and slam shut in the faces of those who just can't afford to pay any more taxes. As you know, the Liberal government's consultations on possible changes to Ontario's Municipal Act wrapped up at the end of October. I'm tabling this motion today because I believe the government is now poised to break a promise they made in the 2014 election that they would not give municipalities the tools to implement this massive tax grab. My fears are based on comments by Minister McMeekin and, of course, by the Finance Minister's refusal to rule out this possibility when I raised it at question period last week. Only a government as out of touch with the struggles families are facing could even consider ushering in such a regressive tax. And let's be clear, this is a tax that puts young families and middle-class Ontarians directly in its crosshairs. Allowing municipalities to double dip on the land transfer tax home buyers already pay to the province threatens to put the home ownership dreams of many of these people out of reach. These families are already struggling to make ends meet in a province where the November 1st hydro increase means that the on-peak cost of electricity is 4 times higher than when the Liberals took office. Opening the door to an MLTT would see the land transfer tax in Ontario soar to over $10,000 on an average home, an amount when the deal closes, not part of your mortgage. This added cost can only result in fewer families realizing the dream of home ownership, creating even more bad news for our economy. While it's clear where Minister McMeekin and the Finance Minister stand, I look forward to hearing support for my motion from the government backbench MPPs on December 3rd. Because if their inboxes are anything like mine, I know they've been hearing from their constituents who are overwhelmingly against this tax. Thank you for attending, and I'd be pleased to answer any questions that you have.